How are you? I hope you all are doing very well. And I am so happy today because Onam holidays are to begin from this Saturday. As we are going to celebrate this Onam in a very pandemic time, be very careful, maintain social distancing, and everyone must follow government rules and protocols. Okay? In the last class, you studied about many rebellions against the East India Company. One among them were the Santal rebellions. Who were the Santals? Santals were the inhabitants of the Rajmahal Hills in the Bengal province, right? So the rebellion was the result of the exploitation faced by them from the company people and the money lenders, right? And in this class, we will study about other famous rebellions that took place before the independence period. Do you want to know more about the rebellions? Here is the list of the other rebellions. The first one is, can you see the list? Yes, the first one is the Raja Cheith Singh of Awadh. Second one is Veera kattabhomman of Tirunelveli. Third one, Maruthupandiyan of Shivaganga. Fourth one, Pazhassi Raja of Malabar. Fifth one, Kittur Channamma of Karnataka. Sixth one, Veluthampi Dalawa of Travancore. And seventh one is the Paliyatachan of Kochi. Now we'll discuss about the rebellions in Kerala. Have you seen the movie Pazhassi Raja? If not, you must definitely watch the movie because this movie depicts the real story of the famous king Pazhassi Raja. The Pazhassi Raja revolt was one of the major revolts of Kerala. How is that? The British lifted the Pazhassi Raja's right to collect taxes from the Kottayam in North Malabar. And this was the immediate cause for Pazhassi Raja's revolt. He led a guerrilla war against the British in the forest of Wayanad. Talakal Chandu, Kaitheri ambu, Edachana kunkan and Athan gurukal were the prominent leaders who fought with Pazhassi Raja in the revolt. But the revolt ended with the death of Pazhassi Raja. The anti-British revolts in Travancore were led by Veluthampi Dalawa. The constant intervention of the company in the home affairs of Travancore hindered the smooth administration of Dalawa. This was the main reason for him to turn against the British. Paliyatachan, the minister of Kochi, extended his assistance to Dalawa. In the famous Kuntara proclamation of 1809, Dalawa called upon the people to fight against the British. However, he was defeated by the British. Now let's come to the First War of Independence. In the First War of Independence in 1857, we have learned about isolated resistance that occurred in different parts of the country. The army of the East India Company suppressed them. By 1857, even people who were loyal to the company turned against the company. The Indian soldiers in the British army, they were known as sepoys, and the kings who lost their hereditary rights as per the doctrine of lapse were the main leaders of the revolt. The living conditions of sepoys were miserable and they had to lead a hard life. The sepoys were disappointed with the certain conditions. What were the conditions? First one, low wages. Second one, prolonged working hours. Third one, denying leave. Fourth one, slave-like treatment by superior officials. And the fifth one is the poor quality food. So in this context, the company supplied a new type of Enfield rifle to the sepoys. There was a rumor that the cartridge to be used in this gun were greased with the fat of cows and pigs. Another rumor was that the bread supplied to the sepoys was made from wheat flour mixed with bone powder. This provoked them to rebel. Mangal Pandey was the first Indian soldier to protest against the British army. An organized revolt against the military officials started in Meerut. Then the soldiers reached Delhi and proclaimed the last Mughal ruler Bahadur Shah as the Emperor of India. The revolt spread to different parts of North India. The rulers of princely states who had lost their power also joined the rebellion. The revolt further spread to Kanpur, Lucknow, Allahabad, Jhansi, Arrah and Faizabad. The revolt was led by Nana Saheb and Tantiya Tope in Kanpur, Rani Lakshmi Bai in Jhansi, Begum Hasrat Mahal in Lucknow, and Maulavi Ahmadullah in Faizabad, and Kunwar Singh in Arrah. The company suppressed the revolt and Bahadur Shah Safar was expelled to Rangoon. So, we studied about the reasons for the first war of independence against the East India Company and who were the rulers and who protested against the British Army. So, in the next class, we'll discuss about the reasons which were the cause for the failure of the First War of Independence and what happened afterwards. So, thank you.